try that one again. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you guys so much for watching. Welcome to the day in the life of a bus driver stream. Plot twist, we're not driving my bus. We're taking 99. I already got my route board set up on both sides. I did that while you guys weren't looking. I did not touch the bus from there. I promise. Alright. First thing of our pre-trip. Our first aid kit has everything in it, and it is all good to go there. My body fluid cleanup kit also is good to go. My warning triangles are there. Both of the aid kits are up to date. Nothing is expired in there. And I do have a triangle in this box, in this red box here. Fire extinguisher is fully charged and is up to date on inspections. I do actually need to check oil and transmission fluid. Alright. Oil and transmission fluid is good. Oh. Battery is on. No sign of fuel leakage. Cap is on secure and snug. And as far as my def tank goes, it's the same way, no signs of frost or frosty-like substances, which would indicate a spill, because that's how diesel exhaust fluid is. Learn that the hard way, don't ask how. Oh. Also, I did what I would typically do, and I drained the air tanks with the service brake, as I always do, so I don't break, or so I don't have a broken script for the air drain. system, so it's going to be flashing low air as if it was on. So ignore it. God, I love the fact that these newer buses actually don't require you to, you know, make you listen to that annoying beeping noise. Whoop. I do it all the time. Well. To be perfectly honest, I'm going to be going back there anyway. And turn off my high idle. Thus way, I can check my hatches. Oh, please, 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 please tell me you're gonna work. Can we please first? Oh, alright. Good heavens. Alright. Back in the little corner where all the magic happens. I'm gonna disable the suppression. Now my rear light is on. That light illuminates. I'm gonna turn down my heater so you guys can actually hear the engine. My day's going great. It's just starting actually. It's 8:06. It's 8:07 a.m. for me. Oh, that's one thing I should probably do too. Come on, noise suppression. Okay. I'm just gonna fast forward and say 1 minute has passed. I know it hasn't, but still. The noise will actually go. There we go. It'll go away. It's a new bus. While we're at it, let's check our range inhibitor. That is working. Go ahead and turn the heat back on. Actually, you know what? It's under half a tank, so might as well fill it. I'll just drive to the Belmont front at this point. Oh, good morning. And good morning. That's wrong. Good morning. All right. Cool. All right, cool. That part was fixed. sit for a second. Until the heater boost. Honestly, not sure what that feature does on a regular bus. Not let this person fall. Good. This stop is usually really good. It's even. 2 middle school, 2 high school. This district combines middle school and high school routes. Not elementary school routes, which is fine. It's not very often that you ever see a actual school district on roadblocks have a combined route of any kind as far as high school, middle school, or elementary school goes. Get off the bus and go back home. I don't want the illness. I would much rather drive this bus than be homesick. So, and I'm pretty sure your friends would prefer the same. All right, have a good one. Seated by now. this person cross. Stream's actually keeping up a little bit. The delay's not very much at all. Good morning. Good morning. Getting warm for you? How about we fix that? If, good morning. I should really start saying good morning, students. Just as a little Now this is a slightly longer bus than my bus, but that just means I have a little more wiggle room as far as capacity goes. Sometimes that'll work with me and it'll work against me sometimes. I'm the only one in the server, so really, he's not there. He is. They are. I did crack open a couple of windows to help with ventilation, but good morning. Alright, they're gonna sit up front. That's perfectly fine with me. Good morning, students. Not a lot of kids on the bus. Well, I say that, but this bus is slightly longer than mine. Also, a student was telling me that at that one stop that they had a sibling that was sick that would normally be on this bus with a potentially contagious illness, and I decided I would have none of it and sent the student back to the house. So, I'll be courteous and have the principal of the high school, no, middle school, notify or meet me when I get there. That student was running late, almost missed me. Good morning. Alright, you guys. Who dropped it? Who dropped the water bottle? So it's one of you guys. Well, you guys know darn well that you're supposed to have your water bottles, especially the Hydro Flask, in your backpack. Because when it hits the floor, it sounds like a bomb going off. And that actually not only startles me, but it also distracts my driving. Just keep in mind this bus is already hard to drive as it is, so just keep that in mind. Sit down. Come on. Not where I really want it, but whatever. So, I have a little rule on the bus. In regards to water bottles, especially those hydro flasks. And I'm not joking when I tell you that once they hit the floor, the entire bus will go from every chatterbox in the world sounding off to dead silence. And every now and then you'll actually see the driver jump in their seat and then look up the mirror to see what happened in the back. And most drivers get fed up with it. And rightfully so. And that's where the rule of putting if your water bottle is leak resistant, to keep them inside of your backpack so that there's no way of it actually hitting the floor. Come on. Come on. There we go. The turbo was going before I was. Oh, it happened. Right. Well, come on. I know we're turning hard right now, but I know you wanna. I'll let you. .223 to base. Notify high school, or not high, I'm sorry, middle school principals to meet me at the school bus pickup drop-off area. I just departed the high school. Yep, I have information for him. Much appreciated. Whoops. I hop that curb all the time. Like I said, this bus is not very easy to drive. Not even IRL. I have never driven a school bus in real life. I will eventually when the time comes. Have a good one. Good morning. Just wanted to tell you that I ended up sending a student back home. I'll send you an email on whom and everything else that you need to know. Sibling had a illness that spreads like wildfire. So, you know, decided I wouldn't take any chances with it. Thank you much. What are you still doing on the bus? Alright. Fair enough. Alright. I'm just gonna wait for the light. I am early, so... Oh, but we do have... Not my troubled one. That's per usual. Why I like to unsecure the bus before I even get my before I turn my red box on. Forgot my red override, it's fine. Not a lot of elementary school students today, I've noticed. Okay, that's town. Wait for students to sit down. There we go. I do see uh-oh. There is a stop where that fence is. The gray one. There's 4 houses right there. And one of them happens to be one of my special students. Has separation anxiety. Other than that, everybody else really loves to go to school. And I don't see that student. However, I do see this student. Also, when I said, no, there is. I see. Nope, I lied. There's 2, but I have 5. I have 5 students that I pick up here. And the specialist is that I see. Now I do have to bring him with me. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna wait for him. Hopefully they don't have to drag him to the bus. Because that's going to be a very loud ride to the elementary school. There has been times where he tries to flee when the door's open. And when he doesn't get his way, he just screams bloody murder, so, you know. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Is he coming to school today, or...? Oh joy. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Then I shall see what I can do. Thank you very much. Uh-oh. They're telling me I need a bus with seat belts. Uh-oh. $2.23 a day. I'm gonna need to talk to the boss man when I get back. Just make sure he still there. I apologize. Not gonna lie, the phone ringing was actually startled me a little bit there. I usually never answer the house phone anyway. If it's really important, people usually call my cell phone. Whoever it was called twice. my friends, get off the bus as fast as you can without leaving anything. Please. So so what's gonna happen is I'm probably gonna end up picking up a minibus and I'm just gonna end up picking up the people that were left behind. Which is not a big deal. I usually never do that. Oh. Now I'm gonna think of which bus I'm gonna drive as far as minibuses go. It will be the newest one though. Alright. Okay. Now we will be driving a different bus later. Keep that in mind. Okay, finally. Oh, and there's one other thing I gotta show off about this bus. You can actually fill your windshield washer fluid. I'm sure it's the same way for this one, for this side, but you know. We're gonna reset so we can debug the fuel strip, and we go to small buses. Preferably we okay, 150 it is. I just gotta remember where it usually parks at. Or at least spawns that, anyway. Row 3, alright. So this is actually the newest minibus in the fleet. There. I also just realized I should have just went through this door. Because I had to arm that door anyway. Oh well. Ooh. We don't necessarily need fuel. love my job too much. I love my job so much I about blew this place up. Not really, I don't think that's possible. Well, I'm sure it is possible, but... I took a screenshot of this lamp right here, flipping. That's just fine. Alright. And this is 150. Normally we would be going 55. My That's what I didn't do. Oh, it's because it doesn't have it. Alright. Whoa. doesn't have that padding, hence the reason why it has seat belts. I make people wear the seat belts too when I drive these buses. But he has a little impact helmet that he uses. And he starts banging his head around, throwing his head around rather. And that's on his worst day. Followed with the kicking, screaming profanities, you know how it goes. He's throwing a major temper tantrum. But that's all separation anxiety for him, so there's really nothing much I can do. Normally I'd write people up for it, but nothing much you can do when it comes to that. Usually I do write it up once it starts getting bad. Started screaming profanities, the specialist that's assigned to him now had to ride with me to help contain him a little bit. Once it starts getting bad enough to where the student needs to have a minibus pick him up, you know things have hit the fan well before the time I got here. Would you rather me back in the driveway or through the driveway? Normally the school district would oppose to this, but but there's a little thing where I can actually whoops. Why did I hit that button? have hearing protection right beside me for that situation. I actually didn't think that was gonna work. Come on, buddy. Yay or nay? Kinda had a feeling it happened. Okay. I'm trying to think of a way of resolving this. I can't keep grabbing minibuses though. And I do know that we've come close to calling law enforcement. I do know that. That's what I'm trying to avoid. I'm just trying to figure out what's going to be best to transport him this day because I can't keep dragging minibuses down. And none of the regular buses have seatbelts, so except for one, but I don't feel like I would want to take them on the bus. Not a spare. My bus doesn't have seatbelts. And it's down to me. Okay. This was added as a little joke. Says little bro thought we use child checkmate, and it does nothing. by choice. I would like to know what's causing the front, warning lights to flip. But yeah. Unfortunate thing about this bus is I can't close the doors quick when I need to. Okay, he's on it. Also, now I have to wait. This bus is better than the edition. Much better. sure why it doesn't do it. I don't know why it doesn't downshift like the other buses. And the great thing about this whole thing is I don't have to wait for anything to cool down or slow down before turning it off. This is not a turbo diesel vehicle, unlike the other buses that I've driven today. Oh, what buses, or what bus do we want to drive now? From my understanding, this bus is beyond broken. I can't turn on the master switch. Ooh, tempting. That's fine, I can always improvise. Haha. I wouldn't mind whenever I won't mind if this bus becomes a spare. It's a bare bus too. See? Now I do quickly want to see somewhere whenever I whoop. Okay, I can tell you this much. That is not true to mileage. Also, this ain't the bus I want. Darn. Reset so I can fill up the bus if necessary. 84, I think, is the one I'm looking for. have to improvise a little bit, not much. And sad part is I had to use 2 hands for that. The mouse is so sensitive. Or I am moving way too much. Oh. See. Sometimes it's hard when you have a spare. That's what I wanted. And that's what I wanted. Alright. And that wasn't even a spare bus either. This is an actual route bus I'm taking from somebody just as a temporary thing. It happens. That's it. That was it. Alright, I'm getting easily annoyed by this, so I'm going to speed up the process a little bit. Hopefully the actual driver for this bus doesn't see what I am doing to it. Alright. I'm not even going to go and pre-trip this bus. I know, breaking the rules a little bit, but hey. At all. Oh no, that part is sticking a little bit. Cool. But you're meaning to tell me This is actually a 5-speed automatic, but you're showing on the actual transmission that it's a 6-speed automatic, and there is no existent 6th gear. Yeah, that's a problem. This is Monroe School District number 103 off of Roblox. The all-rank edition of this game looks absolutely nothing like this. I'm telling you that now, so nobody's disappointed in the developers here. I'll also give you the title so you can copy and potentially paste. Okay, parking was slightly horrific, but whatever. Nobody's perfect either. So we're currently in the process of picking up students for a PM route. I am driving another driver's bus, but that's also because I wanted to have an excuse of listening to the doors like this. Hold on. Yeah. The wipers on this bus does not work. It's a work in progress at the moment. Alright, well they're starting to call off buses to be leaving the high school, so don't run to the bus. Now you get hurt. Quick walking will work. Good heaven! Alright. But you got this. To the middle school we go. Oh boy. Traffic. Now, you guys are gonna see a little thing that will not make sense to you guys in the later, or in the slightest, rather. The routes will start after I pick up, middle school. But I passed up a couple of houses. And actually I start after the 2 roundabouts. That way I will remember the route the next day, you know? Because I do get a bit forgetful at times. I will admit to that. So, according to the roster, I should be roughly here. Roughly. So, for the people who actually think there is a child checkmate system on this bus, you'd be wrong. None of the buses have it. Not one. The school district does not allow it. Hence the reason why we have zonars on the buses. So when you hear this, that's your headlights. To shut it up, hit L. It'll hush for you. Just a simple little thing. And also, these buses come equipped with a range inhibitor. What that does, it will not allow you to shift into reverse or drive. And it's not really supposed to let you release the parking brake unless you have your service brake applied, which is pretty much the brake pedal or your S button or your arrow down button, however you like to drive, really. The brakes have to be applied to shift, and it's the same way in real life. The owner of the game is actually a bus mechanic, or had been during his school years. I'm sure he still will be. but he knows all of the buses left and right. And he actually, in this game, that if you can think of a feature that the buses have, it has it. Except for the little switch that'll hold the brake for you. That way you don't have to keep your foot on the brake. I kind of personally think that switch is a little useless in my opinion, but you know. If you are thinking about killing some noise, it has noise suppression. It works too. All the heaters and the boost pump. It got it. Come on. Whoops. Okay. That don't want to work anymore. All the dome lights. Whoops. They work. They're LED. This one is. So it'll show that the dome lights are actually you. That is actually not the case. I actually am very unsure of why they had put it in there, when obviously it is no longer you. The wigwags I noticed do not work. I honestly don't think. I don't think I really don't think uh, any of these buses actually have it. I've never seen a video of these buses that actually did have it. They always have used the red override switch, and you'll notice there's two horn setting, or two horns. A few of them actually have air horns. And you'll notice the fog light. I've noticed they've patched a little thing where this is not necessary, as it is a switch now. The exhaust brake is a thing as well. That's what we've been using to slow down, with a little bit of brake action. And just to give you a quick little thing, When you hit X on any of the bluebirds, currently not the vision, but that will be patched sooner or later. You can't hit X to turn them off. Instead, how it's supposed to be is you flip the lever either towards you or away from you. It works either or. But and some of the buses even have heated mirrors. And I thought, oop, okay, well that's the horn. It startled me. But we'll turn off the dome lights now. And you can change the color of the dashboard on some of the buses. I think it's great. I like it. At this rate, I'm about to start streaming until noon. But, yeah. The hatches work. The sound is not activating because I don't have the key on. This works as well. The only thing that does not work or have a function is the windows. Now, I am that guy that refuses to drive with the hatches up at all. I don't drive like that. If I do start driving like that, there is something incredibly wrong with me. Because my IRL school district prohibits that. None of the drivers are allowed to do it. Because they're supposed to be for emergency exits only, not for as air vents. Yes, I understand that it is a way of getting air in the bus in efforts of not only for ventilation, but also for uh, you know, cooling the bus, but what will happen is that there is a seal that is supposed to actually seal off open spots of the hatches. And when you actually open that, in a way, from what I've uh, witnessed in real life, of course, when I witnessed it in real life, it was usually during pre-trips. So either way, you'd still get rainwater in your bus. But it breaks the seal. It won't seal properly uh if you do it, if you use it as a vent, which is pretty much abusing the system, but whatever. It's just unnecessary wear and tear, really. Especially on that seal, but it is the time. Let's try that again. That's better. All right. Oh, that's better. Okay. So it does actually show that it's a 5-speed when you're actually trying to... When you are actually trying to do the range inhibitor. I wonder why it shows it as a 5 or a 6-speed instead of a 5. That's a little backwards. I'll keep note of that. And after a while, you really do get used to driving with the engine brakes on. They really do help when you really need it. Like, if I really don't need it in an area, I'll turn it off. I had 3 get on at this stop earlier. I also have 3 getting off here this stop. The 2 students that got on my bus there weren't on the bus. Just still on. Oh wait, I recall them saying about it. I really don't have a reason of using my red overrides in the afternoons, but whatever. Just an extra step for me, really. Now this stop I have a good reason of using. I have my red override switch. Because I generally like to park the bus right over in this general area. That is a little bit of a walk for this student, but I can still watch because there's been some sketchy cases that's been going around that has gone on before. And I'd like my dash cam to see that in case something happens. And I actually do wait until she is I do generally wait until she is in the house before I continue. We're off. And cut in the corner as well. I don't have a reason of using the... Whoop, didn't work. Wrong button. You see the red flashing deal on the UI there? Do you see the little thing that says "do" on it and it lights up? I have to wait to disable the red override on this bus. Some of the buses you can get away with it, some you can't, as you've seen. When I was driving the minibus. I mean, sometimes you can get away with it on these buses, but it's hit or miss. But I have to wait until that lights up before I can disable my red override. And I am looking periodically up at the mirror to see if I have everybody else on the bus. also why I make people sit up on the bus. Oh. This bus accelerates faster than my bus. Of course, my bus is old, so it makes sense, but it's a 5-speed, not a 6-speed. It should have shifted right then. I've seen 75 on this thing. Now, I am never lucky around these roundabouts, around these parts of the time, as it's typically rush hour. Typically I get stuck in traffic a little before then. And that usually makes me disable the engine braking, or what you see on the UI as BVT brake. Even though they really are acting like engine brake. They typically sound like too. I can't remember if he got on the bus or not. Hello. I'm sorry. Have a good one. It's 10:44 a.m. for me right now. We've, at this point, been streaming for quite a while. I hit my amber warning lights again when I open the door. Sometimes I can get it to turn on as it should have, and sometimes I just... and it gets mad obvious. Come on. by that point, they were already across the street, but it was... You know, I should probably actually activate my override for street crossings. Usually what I do in the afternoons, if there's a street crossing we have to go and stop at, well, override switch will be your friend. I usually shift it in neutral as well. Until the student steers my bus, and then I shift it to drive. So, and then wait until I... Until now. That's the left blinker. Closing door. Wait till he gets to the end of the crossing line. In most cases, I'm told I don't have to turn my engine off on this thing. But if I do, if I choose to, I'd pretty much just have to wait 5 minutes to let the turbo do his shifty thing. I've got a little bit of before we get going. Whoop. That was the student I was waiting. All right. Thank you. let's rock and roll then. My district's probably going to be getting fire. Fire district, that is. Like it's right at a borderline of our district to another surrounding district. Oh, yeah. We'll have to see. I'm not really going to care much about it at the moment. What am I doing? I meant to turn the other way. Alright, we'll just be making a circle, I guess. That's fine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. There we go. I thought we were going to lose it there. Wow. Okay. Take care. Well, I'm glad to see one of my students is actually having a much better day now. I didn't even hit V this time. It's working now. You've got no idea what I have, what distances I have to stop at. At this point, why can't I just drop them, or just stop right smack dab in the middle of the property line and release them both from this bus? No, it is. I did it the first time. Better safe than sorry, yeah. Ah, why not? You guys little exclamation Didn't work that time. What in the world happened? Okay. It was gonna work, but then I told it no. Alright, but the route is done. Because of rush hour, I'm gonna sit here until this fight finishes. Just safe. Safer. Jam packed tight. Just jam tight. And what some of you guys who play all rank don't know, this is an actual turn lane. I realized it was not marked in any way, shape, or form. On all rank. This is a bus driver edition, and that's how I lose my bus driver role. Also, games are usually, this game is typically moderated. Well, this one is on some occasions. Alright, I'm gonna turn off the rear dome light. Never will. Off the headlight. Wait until the air cutoff system activates. Which will also give the turbos some time to slow down. And just for safe measures, we're going to conduct our PAL check. Roll 1 clear, 2 clear, 5, 6 clear, 7 clear, 8 clear, 9 clear, 10 clear, 11 clear, 12 clear. They actually didn't make a mess on the bus. very proud of them. They typically do. That's the reason why I don't allow food or drinks on this bus. And I also make my students put their water bottles in their backpack so it doesn't sound like bombs dropping. When they drop it on the floor. So I am going to wait until that actually does finish draining. While that's doing that, I am going to turn the battery off. And let the other driver deal with the route number. Alright. Might as well give you guys a quick little preview of my route bus. In case you're wondering why I keep setting other buses to Route 223. My bus is an old bus. I fought long and hard to get this bus too. I used to drive bus 80 and then ended up deciding to bid on 68, which is a 2011, maybe older CE. And then when bidding occurred, on when they did it last, I bid for this one right away, and I kept a very, very hard eye on the document the Discord server provided that shown the status of the buses and who drove and who was assigned to it. And I stared at that until the day that I was waiting for, which was the day that the bids closed. The bid requests closed. And all the routes that were requested were chosen and actually assigned officially at that point. So I was very excited when I saw that my name was under 59, because that was intense. But this bus runs on a Caterpillar C7 in it, and it is a joy to drive. A real joy. It's a much bigger joy to drive when my mouse isn't so sensitive, but that's not it. But, might as well do a walk around of this thing. I'm surprised this actually let me get out. Actually, no, I'm not. I was more surprised it wouldn't let me get out on the All Rank edition. But yeah, this is my bus right here. Bus 59. Got LED turn signals, incandescent warning lights, stop sign runs and strobes, LEDs. This is supposed to be a air drain system, but as you can see, that's not the case at the moment. It's got pass-through storage. The only A3 that I found that had pass-through storage, and ironically enough, no, that I noticed, no, yeah, no automatic tire chains. LED brake lights until you get to that. That's actually incandescent, I noticed. And again, LED turn signals, incandescent reverse lights, incandescent warning lights in the back, and incandescent marker lights as well, might I add. Battery disconnect switch is actually in this compartment. I usually roleplay it off of that box right there, when in reality it would be right around here, but you know how that goes. Instead of tire chains, and the district does provide tire chains for these buses, so you don't have to keep uh, using the sanders, which is a mess to use. I would imagine. I'd never seen it in action before, but yeah, it's an oldie but a goodie. But I say I'll let my avatar go home as the day is done. Thank you guys so much for joining and watching.